Going on, y'all? It's your boy HG with another reaction. Now, ever since the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef, it has ushered in a change in what I like to call the great shift. Now, we've had great shifts in hip hop moments, but over the last like 15 years or so, it seems like we were stuck in a rut of terrible artists. I hate to say it, but it was just a slew of terrible artists that made us that more dumber than we were before. And for me, over the last couple of years, I really stopped listening to hip hop as a whole, stopped listening to radio. Now, every now and then I would keep my ear to the culture, just to stay relevant and, stay up to date. But for the most part, I wasn't impressed. Now, we did have like a sprinkle of good artists here and there, but ever since that, it has been a serious change. We've got OGs coming out the woodwork with 50 Cent and T.I.'s beef, along with his kids, 50 Cent and Mano, 50 Cent and Jim Jones, 50 Cent and basically the entire world. It was basically like a super 20v1 when it came to 50 cents. And since then, things have kind of died down a little bit, but I expect bigger things to come. So stay tuned for that, because 50 Cent said he got some things to get off his chest and he ain't gonna let people come at him the way they've been coming at him and disrespecting him. So that's been a thing. But we've also seen a lot of people come forth and have a lot to say about the standings of hip hop as a whole. And then we've seen a lot of those pretenders disappearing. And y'all know who I'm talking about, because we have not heard from them in what feels like a decade. But even though it's been less time than that, it just feels like a decade in the hip hop community because things shift so quickly. But with that being said, Jay-Z recently did an interview with GQ talking about a slew of things, and it's been like his first interview in a long time. Now, this is pretty much the first time I'm seeing it. I saw snippets of it and things like that, which made me want to talk about it today, but we're going to react to this, listen to some of the things that Jay-Z has to say, and see what you all think about it as well. Now, before I get into it, I want to say, YouTube says that at least 20% of you all are not subscribed to the channel. A lot of you all may watch and get engaged with it, but you all aren't hitting that subscribe button. So I encourage you to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know every time I drop a video, and give me a thumbs up. And then, like, one of the most important things is to engage down in the comment section below. So with that being said, man, show your boy some love and follow me on all social media platforms. They're going to be linked up in the banner, and I'm going to put some down in the description below along with other links. Go ahead and show your boy some support. Now, with that being said, man, let's get into this Jay-Z GQ interview and see what he's got to say about the current state of affairs. Let's go ahead and get into it.
We love the excitement, and I love the sparring and the music you get. But in this day and age, it's so much negative stuff that comes with it that you almost wish it didn't happen.
Really?
Yeah, because it's almost like it's a final thing. Now people that like Kendrick hate Drake.
Yeah.
Now, I know that might be jarring for a lot of people. And then, of course, with the thumbnail, and Jay-Z says he hates battle rap. But I would agree with him, no matter how you feel about Drake or no matter how you feel about Kendrick Lamar, because me personally, I'm a fan of both of the artists. I was a fan of Drake more so than Kendrick Lamar, but when Kendrick Lamar came up, oh my gosh, he was going crazy. So I understand from both perspectives. You know what the problem is, though? The problem is those individuals who are stans, who just make a emotional attachment to one individual, and they don't really know why they're making an emotional attachment towards one individual and hating the other individual. Then on the other hand, you have the individuals in the middle that just wanted to hate each individual artist just because they wanted to hate them. They don't know what the hell is going on. And then you have the rest of the people on the other side. It's a convoluted mess of a whole bunch of individuals, but really the problem is the stands, because now you see that on platforms like X, people's accounts are being deleted, or bot accounts are being deleted that were making a whole lot of crazy accusations and things like that. But in my opinion, what Jay-Z is saying right here is hip hop, because Jay-Z was like part of one of those great shifts that I speak of when it came between him and Nas, you know what I'm saying? Um Back then it was like you pick sides, but it wasn't as final as it feels now. Cause like he said, a lot of people decided to just make it more than what it is. Take it outside of, just music, especially when it came down to people shooting up Drake's home. Like, what? What are we doing? It's music. Some things are being said, some things that are being said are true, some things that are being said are false. But that's not up for you really to decide. But to go and shoot up somebody's home because you prefer one person over the other is insane. But yeah, because the internet is giving a lot of people more access to people's personal lives, or what they perceive as people's personal lives, because AI is going crazy and stuff like that. Like, it just feels more negative. It gives more people a insight, or what they feel is actual insight into what's really going on, and it just turned like the whole thing visceral. But y'all let me know what y'all think about what he had to say in that little piece about battle rap and things like that.
No matter what he makes, no matter what he says, and it goes far too. It's like attack on his character and his thing, and it's like, I don't know if I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's helpful to our growth, where the fallout lands, especially on on social media, which takes place every day.
Yeah.
And now you have these pods of cult.
The Stan armies fight.
There you go. There you go. The stands again are what make it the hugest problem. And it's not just hip hop. We got stands everywhere. We got stands in the collector's world. We got stands in the art world. They just make it for you get that kind of feeling when you find yourself in a space that you're actually enjoying, and then somebody just comes up and just over analyzes everything and just ruins it for you. Now, like, it's kind of weird that Jay-Z would say that battle rap, or I don't know if he's referencing battle rap in general or if he's referencing the effects of the internet, but it's kind of weird that he would say that, given the fact of where he comes from. Like, all of this is what moved the culture forward. For better or for worse, it moved the culture forward. Now, again, like I said, do I agree to where people are taking it overboard? No, I don't. But as far as like rap as a whole, we need moments like this. And
And it's like, it's too far.
Yeah.
It's like bringing kids in it.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't like that. Maybe I've grown in a space that is probably, I sound like the old guy wagging the finger. But I think we can achieve the same thing as far as like sparring with music, with collaborations, more so than breaking the whole thing apart.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, because and maybe it speaks to Jay-Z's maturation, because as human beings we have to grow, and in growth it means change, not only just physically or spiritually, whatever you believe in, but it means growth in your mentality. Like, the way you think now is not the way you thought when you were like 10 years old or 15 years old. Hopefully the way you think as an adult is you're seeing the world with an even larger lens. And then, of course, Jay-Z is much older than the vast majority of us. But maybe it is. Maybe, in growth, because, again, like I said, he has been in a lot of controversial moments in his life and in world events. And sometimes you would look back and you'd be like, what the hell is he doing? Is it necessary? And for him to just say, we can do it without, now we definitely could do it without all of the violence, but could we do it without the competition? The competition is what inspires growth within what we do. So like we tried doing it in features and collabs and things like that, and it made hip hop soft because everybody wanted to be friends with everybody. Nobody was willing to go at each other's necks and actually, you know, turn up the heat, so to speak, when it came to music. So can you do it with features and stuff? Like I don't know, but Jay-Z seems to think you can. Y'all let me know. Could we definitely keep like the spirit of hip hop in just features and not the battle rap head to head aspect? Like I would almost think we need that. You know what I'm saying?
It could stand it before because there was no social media and there was no thing, and you know, you had the battle and it was fun and then you moved on.
Right.
Right now, I don't know if it could stand it with the technology that we have.
Because it takes up so much oxygen.
It takes up so much oxygen.
Yeah.
And now it's just like every day they're just trying
they're
to
still talking about it.
It's not just talking about it. Not like, yo, this song I like this.
Yeah.
No, it's like trying to tear down the people's life.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like trying to, you know, wreck this guy's marriage or this guy's relationship with his child. And it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's worth it at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's interesting.
Again, I love the idea that we got so much music in such a short period of time.
Great music.
Just everything around it was just like, man, it's like taking us a couple steps back.
Yeah.
Now, regardless, again, like I said, how you feel about Drake, or regardless of how you feel about Kendrick, it did produce some of the greatest music that we've heard in a long time. If you can't admit that, then you're part of the stan group that is really screwing up or, you know, degrading hip hop as a whole. You're part of the problem. Now, did this take hip hop back? That's why I have to disagree. That's probably some of like the biggest bullshit I've ever heard, because hip hop was already steps backwards with what we were going with over the last like 6 or 7 years. It was already rolling backwards, and you could definitely see how bad music was getting, especially when it came to like XXL. All of the entrants, or a vast majority of the entrants that were on the last couple of XXLs during their freestyles, XXL is recorded, watched back. They tell them to redo certain things. It's not like a off the cuff freestyle. People, some. I like food. I like chopped cheese. Some. A bunch of bullshit. A bunch of bullshit, and they were making it to, you know, decent deals. So you could see it degrade. Ice Spice, you know, for however you may feel about her, Ice Spice was one of those prominent individuals that, in my opinion, was killing hip hop and rap as a whole. And when this happened, look at where music is headed now. We are seeing what is it? Khan? Oh my gosh, dude, Asian dude, Korean dude, going crazy. We are seeing a lot of people pop up out the woodworks with some really good lyrical music. So I don't know if Jay-Z is really onto something right here, but I do believe the biggest problem is the internet and the way that these incels get on the internet and do what they do, or the way these bot narrators do what they do. I do agree with that. The internet is definitely a problem, because when you're involving people's kids and stuff like that, it's crazy.
And we just grown so much that I don't know if, I guess I'm gonna say it, I don't know if battling needs to be part of the culture anymore.
Interesting.
I hate that.
You out your damn mind. You out of your damn mind. If we ever fall off in hip hop again, we gonna need battling. And in order to keep hip hop going, we need battling. Now, do we need great battles like Drake and Kendrick, Nas and Jay-Z, Cash Money and No Limit and things like that, Wayne and 50 Cent, or Wayne and whomever else? No, we don't need stuff like that constantly. But do we need battle rapping and competition? Yes, we do. As the old saying says, iron sharpens iron. And for anything to be strong, we need competition. Taking out battle rapping is like taking out the heart and soul of hip hop. Come on now, like Jay-Z, what are we talking about?
I had this point of view. I do, because I know what it sounds like. I know what it feels like. I hate it. It's just how I feel about it.
Well, it even kind of extended to you, right? Because people made it a personal thing that you chose Kendrick for the Super Bowl. It's like, oh man, he's choosing the side and he's and he's not.
Like I don't have what do I have to do with that? I chose the guy that was having a monster year.
Yeah.
I think it was the right choice.
Word.
It wasn't in some sort of alliance to a battle. I don't.
Yeah.
What I care about them two guys battling, like what's that got to do with me?
Word.
That's facts. Now I don't know what else he has to say about it, but if y'all want me to react to the entire thing, I can do a live, but put it down in the comments if you want me to react to the entire conversation that Jay-Z had with GQ. Yeah, this was kind of different, really unexpected from one of the greats that I consider one of the greats, because I know a lot of people hate Jay-Z, but this was really kind of unexpected, kind of up and down. I see where he was going with this, but I don't know. You all let me know down in the comment section below. Does Jay-Z have a point, or is he talking out his ass and old man finger wagging? Is he talking like the old man down the block, Mr. Jones? Y'all let me know in the comments down below. Y'all know it's your boy HG. Y'all know I don't usually do this, but today we did it. So before I go, man, it's been real. It's been fun. I'll catch you in the next reaction. Peace.